everyone, Michelle Harvey here, also known as Hippie Oil Chick with Happily Oily After, and I'm coming live to you today on Facebook to talk about my newest venture, which is making perfumes with essential oils. Now, I have already made some before, but I've been just kind of doing it the basic way, which is just putting some oils into a roll-on, adding a little bit of jojoba, and then rolling it on the pulse points. But if you guys know Melissa Pepping, she doesn't do anything basic or boring. In fact, everything she does is sexy, classy, and beautiful. She came out with a book, Essential Parfumery, and this is a woman who knows how to package things to make women feel glamorous and beautiful just when they open the stuff. So she's got her little business card, says, "You are the CEO of your life, rock it like a boss." And just the packaging for the book is shiny and gold. Beautiful. So I went ahead, I got the book yesterday and I ripped through it and I read, of course she dedicates this to Gary Young, that on her birthday, she visited the, I may be pronouncing this wrong, the Fragonard Parfumeur in the Grasse region of France with Gary. And he helped resurrect a love and passion for perfumes in her because she had given up perfumes because of their toxicity. So every single blend in this book, she recommends not tweaking, not changing the drop amounts, not exchanging oils, and doing them as they are, because they are perfectly created to blend really well with top notes, middle notes, and base notes. So that's kind of a whole nother class in on its own, talking about the molecules of oils and how they blend. But suffice it to say, top notes are your lighter notes. Your citruses, they are the first aroma that you smell and the most fleeting aroma, so they don't last. The heart notes, it's the heart of the perfume, the middle notes, usually your florals, they tend to last longer. And then your base notes, and today's base notes will be patchouli and vetiver, which are my two favorites, so I selected this blend to start with on purpose. And those are the ones that you don't smell first, but you tend to smell last, and they linger on your skin for a while. And that's why when you spray yourself with a perfume, it changes throughout the day. It also changes based on your body chemistry. So if you decide to get this book from Melissa Pepping, just be forewarned, the woman has expensive taste, okay? I like her. She has expensive taste. So you're gonna have to invest in some high quality, expensive oils, because you guys know Young Living doesn't cut corners. So our rose oil is the most expensive oil that we carry. And it has 22 pounds of rose petals in that one bottle. 22 pounds, okay? So it's not cut with anything. It is pure rose oil. So you're gonna pay a decent chunk for that. And a lot of her blends have rose, okay? Another thing that a lot of her blends has is vanilla. Now, she actually recommends this particular vanilla because it is cold pressed, clear vanilla, good for perfume grade and not just for eating. So I bought this vanilla that she recommended. She also has bottles that she recommends that she calls sexy bottles. So I bought, and they're Amazon Prime, so these two came together and these two came together. So I went ahead and bought 4 bottles because I probably will be doing a class on this later. I'm just making this one today as a sample to see how it turns out. Now she has 21 blends. As I said, do not tweak the recipes. And these are also optional, but her beautiful labels that are designed to fit on the very bottles that she recommends. Perception, Nexus, Vanquish, Elusive. She has a lot of different beautiful names. So I went ahead and bought all the labels because if I plan on doing a class, I want people to have access to these very nice labels. Now she has them set in 3 different categories. So this will actually really help you. Three different categories or collections is what she calls them: the innocent, the classic, and the sultry. I happen to like all three of them, but that actually might help you choose your recipe. The innocent are light citrus and floral aromas that mingle in a most beautiful aromatic palette. They're crisp, they're fresh, they're light. This collection is for the woman who wants just a quiet whisper to narrate her every move. So I take this to be, this is not going to be an overwhelming perfume. Okay, it's going to be light and crisp with a lot of top notes. Classic, me. Iconic aromas for the woman who dresses for her dreams. You carry yourself with confidence because you know you are worthy. Classic florals, classic aromatics, classic you. Okay, that sounds really good to me. That's kind of your middle ground. Sultry. Seductive aromas for the woman who knows how to style each moment of life. You walk with conviction, you own the room, and you turn any audience with your confident smile. That smile that makes the world wonder what could possibly be next. I could see myself making something from the sultry collection too. Hair flip, hair flip. Okay. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh wait, so I talked to you about the vanilla, I talked to you about the bottles. I have a pipette here for the vanilla. I have a little funnel somewhere, I don't know what I did with it. Right here. This. So, she recommends 80 proof vodka for your base. Here's why. A lot of people make their sprays with witch hazel. So I've, heretofore, or whatever you want to call it, I've been making like my room sprays, my linen sprays, my mosquito spray, all of that with witch hazel. Witch hazel is really good for the skin, and it's an astringent, and it evaporates and it leaves the oils, which is what you want to smell like. The problem with witch hazel is that it has a fragrance, a distinct odor or fragrance of its own, even when you get the unscented. Vodka is odorless. That's why alcoholics like to drink it all the time. I'm not drinking this. I'm making my perfumes with it, okay? Just FYI, but that's why this is here. I'm not planning on knocking this back after I stop the video. Okay, so the collection that I'm making today, the blend that I'm making today comes from the classic collection, which is the middle, and it's appropriately called M. It's like she knew it was for me. Okay, maybe M is for Melissa, but I think it's for Michelle. So I'm gonna be making the M recipe, and it contains 15 drops of orange, 10 drops of bergamot, 8 drops of grapefruit, 4 drops of jasmine, a pricier oil, 5 drops of rose, the priciest oil, 1 drop of patchouli and 1 drop of vetiver. Remember, your base notes can overpower, so you use less. And 10 drops of the vanilla that she recommends. And then the rest is going to be the vodka. Okay? So this is called M, the aromatic, the most gorgeous combination of citrus and floral, wrapped in a curious classic base of sweet vanilla. Love me some vanilla. The experience. A classic pair of red bottom stilettos, which I bought some lubes and I can't wear them now because my feet are too fat and swelly. Boardroom confidence, the classic updo, perfect makeup, savvy minerals, and a smile that makes them wonder what's next. Yes, you are an iconic woman. Okay, so essentially, let's go ahead and get started. I'm so scared. Okay, I'm going to start with this bottle because it's my favorite. I think this one's very pretty, but I'm going to save it to make a cologne for Eric. And these are kind of good ones to make later, but I want to start with this one since it's my favorite. And I believe you add the drops, then you mix it. Yeah. Select a 2-ounce fine mist aromatic spray bottle. I believe that's this. Add the essential oils of your selected aromatic. Fill the bottle with 1 ounce of 80 proof vodka and 1 ounce of pure water. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Eek! Okay, forgot my water, but I'll grab it later. It'll be the last thing I put in. So 15 drops of orange. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah! So you got to be careful because certain oils, especially your top notes, come out really fast. So that was orange. So 15 drops of orange, 10 drops of bergamot. That's actually my favorite citrus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. 9. I think I'm almost out. Try to eke that last drop out. I don't want to mess with her drop numbers. Yeah. I'm pretty much out of bergamot, so I'll definitely be reordering that. So 8 drops of grapefruit. Oh my gosh, that smells so good already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you are not so good with, even handed or not really good with pouring your drops out of the orifice, which by the way, the drops do not come out of the center. That's the aerated. They come out of the side, okay, in a little hole. So you hold your bottle at an angle. You do not hold it completely upside down. I'm not sure if y'all knew that. All right, 4 drops of Jazzy. Love jasmine. Jasmine's a love-or-hate smell. Just warning you. Some women can't stand it, but y'all need to get over it. There's a block there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swirl it. No, actually, I'm going to add them all, then I'm going to swirl it. She's not really that specific, but I'm going to do that. 5 drops of rose. Okay, keep in mind with rose, I'm going to make sure this doesn't fall over. Keep in mind with rose, it can solidify at cooler temperatures. So we tend to keep our house cool, but it is the summer, so it's probably going to be liquid. But if your rose is not coming out, then you need to warm it in your hands. Oh, and this, I may need to go get another bottle because I do have another bottle of this. I think this is my emptier one. Yeah. This is my emptier one. Let me see if I can squeeze 5 drops out of here. 1. No. Oh, it came out on my finger. Whoops. That doesn't go to waste. That's going on my. Okay, you guys, I have to apologize. I'm gonna go grab my other bottle of rose, and I'm gonna grab the water that I didn't have with me, and I will return. Please do not leave, because you're gonna get to be with me when I come back and smell it. Okay, you'll get to stare at my RCD chair, Royal Crown Diamond, for just a few seconds. I'm back. I have water. I have more rose. And I actually found another little bergamot. So I'm going to eke 1 more drop out of this bergamot because I think I was short a drop. Let's see here. All right. got my bergamot. Now what I say, 5 drops of rose. 1 came out, but it came out on my fingers, so I'm smelling it right now. I'm getting high. All right, this has plenty of rose in it. All right, 5 drops. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Shakalaka. All right. Next is going to be 1 patchouli, 1 vetiver, and 10 vanilla. So this is going to open up and be real thick, so your base notes are going to be thicker, and they're going to come out slower and sappier. All right, here we go. Boom. And I like to rub the excess on my wrists because nothing goes to waste in my house. No oil drop left behind. Now vetiver, keep in mind, this one is one that takes forever to come out. So you just have to be patient. And this has oil in it. But it being the warmer months, it's actually going to come out faster than it normally does. Boom. Rub the side. So I'm already going to smell pretty dang good before we even spray this on. And then 10 drops of vanilla. So because this doesn't come in a dropper, I have a pipette. So just be forewarned, you're going to need a pipette for this. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Pour the rest of that out. And we have ourselves the heart of the essential oil. And we're gonna swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. Now, Jen O'Sullivan would say this is a synergy and it needs to sit for 24 hours and synergize before you spray it. Oh my gosh. But who can wait that long? Okay, then because I'm doing the ratio where I'm making an Eau de Parfume, which is, I think it's half and half 80 proof vodka and 1 ounce pure water. Okay, so I think this is a 2 ounce right here. All right, I don't know how to measure this. Guess I could just do half and half. Fill it half with vodka and half with water. Let's see. So I've got my funnel ready to go. All right, so let's be careful as we pour. Is that half? Do a little more. So as you can see, this is basic science. Oh, that's a little more vodka. Oh well, it's gonna have a little more vodka to it than water. Basic science teaches that like oils, the density oils are going to be less dense than water and apparently vodka. So it's going to sit on the top. So you're gonna need to shake well before you spray. Last but not least, we're gonna fill the rest with water. And let's see here, gotta be careful because this is a big O thing. Wish I had something smaller. Here, I'm gonna use the belly. And this thing's not wanting to come out right. So let's do here. And yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Knew it! It's alright, it's just water. The funnel's not, it's not wanting to come out of the funnel very well. But you get the point. Good gravy, I'm making a mess. See, nobody's perfect. Let's do one more and then we'll call it a day. All right, I could probably put some more in there, but we're just gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'll add some more water here in a second. So we'll cover our bottle. I'm just eager to spray this and try it out. So it may be a little more concentrated, which is fine by me. I want to be able to smell my stuff. So we'll put this back on and we'll shake it up. Shake it up. I'm gonna wipe this off before I put my label on it so you guys can see how pretty it's gonna turn out. Remember, this is called M. It's got a beautiful yellow color to it. Make sure. I followed her recipe exactly. So you wanna make sure you stock up on your oils beforehand. All right. And we are ready to put our label on. Alrighty, get these off. Make sure it's completely dry. Eyeball it if you're... and it's crooked. But you know what? That's how I hang my stuff up. If you look at my picture frames on the wall, they are always crooked because I always eyeball it and I'm always like, yes, that looks perfect. And it's not. So there must be an eyeball that's off or something. But that's me, so I'm not going to worry about it. But there we have it. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful label, beautiful bottle. Now to smell. Now here's the deal. I put oils on me already. So I'm not going to smell. I'm going to spray it on the part that I have not put oils on. Guys, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this face up. Like, I'm not doing that just because, oh my gosh. I love that. I really do. I freaking love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so either start investing in some of these higher cost oils yourself. I can send you the list of every single oil that's required for every single blend. Or I will probably be hosting this class at some point, but keep in mind, cost of bottles, cost of labels, cost of expensive oils. It's not going to be a cheap class. So if you want to, though, you can come and make one, or you can furnish your own oils. Guys, this is awesome. I appreciate you tuning in while I figured this out on my own. Glad I could do it live in front of you guys and show y'all I make mistakes too. Everybody makes mistakes, even hippie oil chick. So thank you guys again for watching. If you are interested in learning more about essential oils and you are not yet a member, hello. Join my tribe, Happily Oily After. My number is 215-3009. Or reach out to me and I am happy to get you hooked up with your very own starter kit with essential oils and a kick-ass diffuser. Okay? Love you guys. Royal Crown Diamond signing off. Jackson says bye.